Let's talk. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a discussion, so I'm just going to be answering some questions that you guys might want answers to. And I also posted a question tab on my Instagram. I only got a couple of answers, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to answer them. So this is what this video is going to be about. And let's get into it. For the first question, we have my favorite and least favorite book. Currently, my favorite book is It Starts With Us. I know that's like so cliche of me to like have that as my favorite book right now, but it definitely is my favorite book of this year right now because like chef's kiss, like I couldn't ask for a better happy ending, and that truly made me so happy to see that Atlas and Lily got their perfect ending. And I love seeing the story of, someone dealing with a traumatic relationship or somebody dealing with an abusive relationship and then, growing from that. And Lily was that person. She was able to grow from the relationship she had with Ryle, and she was also able to deal with it because she has Emerson, which is her daughter. And, I think it was a really great story and I really loved it. My least favorite book right now, I have to say, is In the Holidays. I don't understand the story of May at all. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I was confused, so it didn't make sense to me, so it's my least favorite book. For the next question, I have a book I wish I could live in. And to be honest with you, I wish I could live in the book of Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is a book I truly, truly, truly wish I could live in. Like, honestly, imagine being Addie and being able to live through all those years, wars, revolutions, and all types of stuff. Like, that is honestly so freaking amazing to me that that story was written the way it was. Thank you, V.A. Schwab. I love you. And, like, honestly, that book is so amazing. Like, I honestly have little words because it's like that beautiful. Like, I honestly can't explain how much I love that book, and I would just love to live in that life, honestly.
Can I be Aggie?
The next question is, what is your favorite young adult book? Now, my favorite young adult book right now is Better Than the Movies. I love the story of Liz and Wes. I actually love how they got together at the end. It just makes me so happy. Now, at the beginning, it did come off a little slow. I was like, are we ever going to get to some tea or something? But, like, right in the middle of the book, we got to it, and that made me very happy. So, it wasn't a bad book. Ended up reading that at 4 stars. Spoiler alert for the next videos coming. Anyway, yeah, that book right now is literally my favorite young adult, and hopefully I read some amazing other young adult books in the future. For the next question, we have longest book that I've read, and if you don't know, I'm about to say it again. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is the longest book I've read so far. Alright, for the next question is, what is my current read? Right now, I am reading How to Make Friends with the Dark by Kathleen Glasgow, and right now, it's just like chef's kiss. It's really good, and you'll be hearing a review on that later. But anyway, that's my current read. For the next question, we have, what is a book that changed your life? And I can tell you right now, that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I don't know why, but that book honestly made me think a lot about how life can end in a split second, how life can, change any moment, and you have to be careful what you wish for because you never know what's going to happen in the future. That book truly made me think about a lot of stuff. Like, honestly, right now, I can tell you that I think about a lot of stuff, like, after that book. Like, life is very short, so you have to live it to the fullest, and that's what Addie LaRue's book gave me. It gave me a lot of, you know, thinking to do. Honestly, life is short, so you have to live it while you can and be careful of the things you do, the things you wish for, but remember you only live once. For the next question we have, what is my favorite book from childhood? Now, honestly, this was like the hardest question, so that's why I chose it for this video so you guys can know. Honestly, I didn't have like a chapter book I thought about or like a young adult. So the book I have right now that I really loved as a child that I can remember is Red Fish, Blue Fish, Green Fish, Yellow Fish by Dr. C. Hey guys, editing Z here. That is such a lie. That is not the book that is my favorite from childhood. The book that's my favorite from childhood is Where the Wild Things Are. I read this when I was like in first grade, and that's the book that got me into reading. That's the book I read over and over and over again as a child. It was like a drug to me, honestly. I love that book so much, like seriously. Anyway, that's the book that was my favorite from childhood. I came with that on the spot. That's a lie. Don't believe me, okay? I'm gonna continue, but anyway, yeah, bye. Honestly, I love that book. Now, I know, like, that's like baby. You might be thinking that I was going to pick a book from teenage years. I don't remember elementary school like that for real. So, I picked one from when I was like little. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Seuss is elite. So, yeah. Okay, for the next question is a book whose main character you want to marry. Atlas. I honestly want to marry Atlas. Like, he's the most considerate man ever. The most beautiful, handsome man in my imagination, anyway, ever. I truly love Atlas. His personality is top tier. He is a 10 out of 10 husband, boyfriend, and everything material. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is the most, I mean, the most beautiful man ever. Like, I honestly cannot explain. Anyway, I love Atlas. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, for the next question, we have a author I always recommend. Now, you already know what this answer is gonna be. Colleen Hoover. I literally love her, but this is like one of the authors I would recommend to anybody who's like starting reading, starting romance. Yes, Colleen Hoover. Even though there's a lot of TWs, you should definitely look those up before you read her books because you will be in shedding tears. I'm talking about traumatized if you do not read the trigger warnings before you read her books. Okay. Anyway, Colleen Hoover is a author I will always recommend from the day till I die. You hear? Anyway, yes, Colleen Hoover. Okay, for the next question, we have the shortest book I've read, and that is Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. Skimmett. That is a book that I read like last year, and it was the shortest book I've read. Okay, for the next question, we have a novel on my TBR. Right now, I have Say You Swear. I swear I want to read that book. Like, that's a book I've seen all over Bookstagram currently, and like, I so want to read it. Like, y'all making me want to read it so bad. Like, I honestly didn't think I was going to be into sports novels until I seen somebody post, and I was like, oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay, for the next question we have, what is my bookish goals for this year? So this year I'm really hoping to read 30 books. Now last year I had 16 on there, and this year I am pushing myself to the limits, to the max of 30 books. Hopefully I'll reach that goal, and if I do reach that goal, I hope I go over that goal because I truly want to overexert myself into the reading category because I love reading and I've been slacking for a bit. So I really want to get back into that reading groove like I had before and just read because I love reading. Okay, for the next question, we have my favorite book to movie adaptation, and I have to say that is Where the Crawdads Sing right now because I read that book and it was literally amazing. But when I seen the movie, I could picture everything from out the book. Like I was reading the book, and I feel like when I watched the movie, I was like, "Oh my god! Like I can see all of this. Like I can see it." I mean, I was visualizing it when I was reading the book, but when I saw the movie, I was able to visualize it more, and it just made me like very happy, very sad at the same time. Like I felt like every emotion that was in there, and that made me very happy. And I'm glad the movie didn't go off too far from the book because that was like something that most authors do when they get a movie. So I'm glad that it was more of a stick to the book type of thing, and it really just gave you the story straight. Okay, for the next question I have, what is my favorite trope? And I love enemies to lovers. Honestly, being an enemy at first and then being completely in love in the end is like something that I never thought I loved, but I do. I do. I love it. Like, I honestly can't even talk about how much I do love it. Enemies to lovers just seems right. Like, darn, we hated each other this much, but deep down we loved each other this much, and that makes me happy. So, yeah, enemies to lovers. For the next question, we have favorite book cover right now. And I currently love Things We Never Got Over. Even though I haven't read the book yet at all, I love the cover of it. I know that It Starts With Us is prettier than that, but that book cover just speaks to me for some reason. I don't know why. It's not too much on there. It just like gives you the just the right amount of emotions through a cover. And I love it. And it's beautiful. So right now I love that cover. For the last question we have, what is a book you were really excited to read but disappointed with after? And I can say a book that I was really excited to read was In the Holidays, but very disappointed at the end. So disappointed at the end. It was hyped up on all social media platforms, and I truly wish it was better, but it wasn't. So, yeah. Alright guys, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please don't forget to comment a talking man emoji. And don't forget to follow me on all of my socials, which are linked down below, so you can see everything that I read every day and stay updated with me every single day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye!